What is independent contractor misclassification? Have you ever wondered what happens when a worker is labeled as an independent contractor but should actually be considered an employee? This situation is known as independent contractor misclassification. It is a significant issue that affects many workers across various industries. Understanding this concept is essential, especially when discussing related ideologies like libertarianism and voluntarism. Independent contractor misclassification occurs when a worker who should legally be classified as an employee is instead labeled as an independent contractor. This distinction is important because employees and independent contractors are treated differently under the law. Employees enjoy protections such as minimum wage, overtime pay, unemployment insurance, and workers' compensation. Independent contractors do not receive these benefits and are responsible for their own taxes and insurance. One of the main reasons misclassification occurs is that employers can save money by shifting costs onto workers. By classifying workers as independent contractors, employers avoid paying payroll taxes and benefits. This practice is common in industries like construction, trucking, janitorial services, and home care. From a libertarian viewpoint, particularly within the context of voluntarism, the focus is on voluntary agreements between individuals. Libertarians advocate for minimizing government interference in private contracts. They support the right of individuals to negotiate their work arrangements, including their classification as employees or independent contractors. Libertarians may argue that strict government rules about classification can limit economic freedom and discourage flexible work relationships. However, the reality is that misclassification can lead to workers losing essential protections and benefits. Many workers may not fully understand the implications of their classification. Libertarians might recognize this risk but often argue that the solution lies in better information and voluntary choice instead of increased government regulation. Some workers prefer the flexibility of independent contractor status, even if it means taking on extra responsibilities. In practical terms, libertarians would likely advocate for clear and simple rules that help both parties understand their rights and obligations. They would resist government mandates that enforce specific classifications. Instead, they might promote reforms that allow workers to access benefits independently, regardless of their employment status. This approach aims to balance worker protection with individual liberty, reflecting the core values of libertarianism and voluntarism. Understanding independent contractor misclassification is vital for both workers and employers. It highlights the importance of knowing your rights and the implications of your work classification.